3. Hey everybody, Jerry Brown here at Window Rock, the Navajo Nation, here with Kevin White, my Navajo brother in the Lord. A lot of big things going to happen here. It's been prophesied at big time revival that the Navajo Nation is a very important part of the outpouring. It's a strategic point of revival coming through the Navajo Nation, and really here I think Window Rock is a real key place, and so Agape Heart Ministries has a real foundation here with Kevin and John and Juana, and our brother, our deceased brother and friend Steve Watkins, and others as well. So I just want to greet you, say hello, and just kind of give you a little bit what the Lord's been speaking to me. And today, each morning, I get these messages where the Lord speaks to me in first person, and today what He was speaking to me was about identifying with only Him. That verse, as Jesus is, so are we now in this world. And He's just telling me not to look at, we all have bad habits, we all have things we struggle with, we all have pain in our heart, we all have difficulties and trials and tribulations that we face, all of us. I don't care who we all do. But He's saying get your eyes off of that stuff, and He says, and to fix your eyes on Him and who He has made us. And He's been really speaking to me also about our citizenship being in heaven. And as a citizen, that's where we dwell. Kevin lives on the Navajo Nation. He's a citizen also. He's an American citizen, but he's also a citizen of the Navajo Nation. I'm not. And because of that, he has certain rights and privileges. And right now he's living in his homeland, where his citizen. And so for us, heaven has been really speaking, is our homeland. It's where we reside. And He's really speaking to me a lot that He's given us fullness, and to not look at ourselves in any other way except for fullness of His love, fullness of His presence, fullness of His Spirit, fullness of His joy. And He's really been speaking to me to see. He says the eyes of our heart be open to see with our heart, to see who we are in Him, that we are perfect, full of abundance, full of joy, full of abounding wealth. The streets are made of gold, that are in heaven is our inheritance. And He's also been speaking to me, no matter what the trial, no matter how deep, dark, no matter how bad it is, to always go to His love. And in John 1:18 it says that Jesus is in the bosom of the Father. And He's saying to me to see, to really see myself, and even not only myself, but even other people in His bosom, and seeing them and myself full of His joy, full of His love, full of even his wealth in heaven. He's been showing me just as a little boy, just playing with His wealth. I just see gold. I see Him as a little boy. I'm just playing, and I'm seeing the people in my ministry, people in my family, my wife. We're all playing in this perfection of fullness, with not a care, not a burden, not anything, not a negative thought. We're just free, completely free, full of love and full of Him. And as Jesus, so are we. And He's saying, hey, I want you to see yourself. He says, since you have been raised with Christ, set your heart on things above, not on things of the earth. When we look at the earth, we see negativity and problems and weakness. He says, don't look there. So I just want to just take this minute and just kind of reveal what the Lord's been speaking. I just pray that His love, I just release a grace over you right now for the power and the ability to look above your circumstances, no matter how tough or difficult they may be, to look above that and see the true you. As Jesus is, so are you. Put your name in there and see yourself in Christ as He is. How's Jesus doing? Not having a bad day. I don't think he's in heaven. That's God's perfect will for you and for me, on earth as it is in heaven. Your will be done on earth as is in heaven. So see yourself, and I release a grace over you right now to the power to see yourself in this perfection perfection, of joy, the fullness without anything else, abounding wealth, abounding love in your home, marriage, whatever it is, whatever. And so that's the word the Lord gave me today. I bless you. I just release the power of His love upon you. And so I just say the Lord loves you unconditionally on your best, not your best, on even your worst day. See yourself perfect, even if you blew it deeply that day, to not to see yourself or identify with any weakness, but to see yourself, or even if you're struggling financially and your checkbook says zero, see yourself abounding in His kingdom, in heaven. See heaven in the fullness and see yourself there. That's what He's given to me. God bless you. He loves you. So long from Window Rock, Navajo Nation. Adios.